What's up, everybody? Z3KO Trinity here. No, this ain't a wall that Donald Trump built. This is my horror movie collection. I was cleaning my shelf and I thought, hey, why not show my entire thing? This is the first time I actually went live, so I honestly don't know what to expect or what to do. So if I screw something up, just let me know. But I'm going to start here. They're all alphabetically organized except for this point. These are all the old original black and white movies. I bought them all when they had them at Walmart last Halloween. Frankenstein, The Mummy. It's a really badass cover of them. I love them. The minute I saw them, I had to have them. Glows in the dark, apparently. The Bride of Frankenstein. And no, I have not seen all of these movies. As a matter of fact, out of these so far, the only two I've seen was Dracula and Frankenstein. But we also got Phantom of the Opera, Creature from the Black Lagoon. And that's it for that part. Alright. I know Prometheus starts with a P, but I'm counting it as an Alien movie since it's a prequel. So we got Prometheus, which was an excellent movie, by the way. And I did get to watch the new Alien movie. Loved it. But they actually have room enough to make another one that'll connect that one to this one. This is the whole beautiful Alien set. The Aliens, Alien 3, and then the Resurrection. So, love it. Alien vs. Predator. You're going to laugh, but I've never seen any Predator movie. I've seen all of the Alien movies, and I've seen the two Alien vs. Predator, but I haven't watched Predator. We have Always Watching, A Slenderman Story. This movie was actually really creepy, but it ends stupid. But hey, sometimes it happens that way. Annabelle, which was a disappointment. And some of these are in DVD form. Some are in Blu-ray. I'm trying to get them all in Blu-ray if I can, but... We have Area 51, made from the director of Paranormal Activity and the producer of The Purge. This movie was no good. I thought, anyway. If you disagree, let me know in the comment section what you loved about it. If you agree, let me know your thoughts. As Above, So Below is an excellent movie. Love this movie to death. Love this movie so much. If you have not seen this movie, this is one I need to get for Blu-ray. But if you have not seen this one is excellent. Let's see, we got The Babadooski. This one pissed me off the entire time I was watching it. I'm like, it better freaking end good. But it has a really good plot twist for a paranormal style movie. Like, I'm not going to ruin anything of any of these movies, but for paranormal movies, I've seen tons of them, Paranormal Activity and all that. But this one has a very unique twist on it that I thought was badass. Beyond the Gates, I have not seen this movie yet. I saw a trailer for it, and I thought that it would look kind of stupid, kind of funny, and that's the kind of horror movies I love. Actually, I love them all. Blair Witch. What's up, the horror classics fan? I just now noticed that your message popped in the corner. That's pretty cool. Like I said, it's the first time I'm going live, so I have no clue what to do, so... If I screw something up, forgive me. This is the new Blair Witch. This ain't the old one. This one was okay. I liked it. My brother hated it, but I liked it. I thought it was interesting. The Boy. Now this one was a good one. Plus it has one of my favorite actresses that plays Maggie from The Walking Dead. Love her. Love her. Chernobyl Diaries. This was the first movie Oren Peli made after the Paranormal Activity movie, and this one was really badass. Saw it in theaters with my brother. Majority of these movies I saw in theaters with my brother. My favorite movie, Child's Play. I got the collector's edition Blu-ray, and usually when I get a Blu-ray, I get rid of the DVD form, or I give it to my friend Bobby. But this DVD form is really unique, so I had to keep that one. Plus, it's my favorite movie of all time. I need to get the rest in Blu-ray, but I got this Chucky Killer Collection, which is a... Oh shit, we're having a tumble! Which is actually kind of cool. It has like the little toy weapon stuff, has the rope missing because it's in his hand. I thought that was kind of cool. Curse of Chucky, which was really good. I hated Seed of Chucky. That was pretty much the only one that I hated. I loved all the others. 10 Cloverfield Lane was excellent. Loved John Goodman. Clown. Child's Play 2 is your favorite. Child's Play 2 was an excellent sequel. And Child's Play 3 was great too. Those three were the best. The Bride of Chucky was kind of slow, I thought. But I did like it. But Seed of Chucky just really ruined it for me. But Curse of Chucky, I thought they got back on track. Now they'll probably screw it up with the new Cult of Chucky. But never know. Clown, Eli Roth is a messed up individual, but my problem with that movie is all the scary scenes were in the trailer. And that kind of was a disappointment. But it was a good movie nonetheless. The Collector, badass movie. You're going to hate how that one ends. But luckily they got a sequel called The Collection, and this is excellent. Excellent. They totally apologized for the first movie, I thought. And there should be another one, I believe, but I haven't heard or seen anything more on it, so... But anyway, I thought it ended excellently. I'm not going to spoil none of these for you guys. I'm just going to give you my brief opinion on which one's good, which one's not. Conjuring, excellent. Love it. He has my favorite actor in it. But this movie was excellent. Conjuring 2, it wasn't as good as the first one, but it was still excellent, I thought. Can't wait to see what he does for the third one. James Wan is my all-time favorite director. And then we got Creep, which is from Mark Duplass and Blumhouse, producers of the Paranormal Activity. This one was very good. It only has 2 actors in it. Both of them wrote and directed the movie. This is their very first movie, and it was actually very good. Like, I loved their version of that of this movie. Like, it was really cool. I enjoyed it. You need to give it a watch. Crimson Peak. It wasn't what I was expecting, honestly. But it does have one really messed up scene in it. Really messed up. If you've seen it, you know what scene it is. Curve was awesome. You need to give this movie a chance, because it was very good. Very good. I love how she, like, turns the whole thing around at the very end. I'm not giving nothing away, by the way, but still, just that moment was probably one of the best moments in horror movie history. This one's going to make me cry because it reminds me of Grandma. This was one of her favorite scary movies. It's not like super scary. It's more like a revenge story. But this is one of my absolute favorite movies. I don't know why I didn't include it in my top 10. But me and her watched it when I was like 7 or 8. And it's just a really, really good movie. Really messed up too. I hated how they treated the guy in the movie. But he gets his revenge. If you like good revenge movies, this is the one you need to watch. Dark Skies was pretty good. I got a friend who absolutely can't stand alien movies. So I kept picking on her. I was like, you need to watch this. Dead Silence, one of my top favorites. Love this movie to death. Love it so much. And I just realized something, that I have a few movies in my brother's room. So this whole stack ain't the complete collection. Deliver Us from Evil was awesome. Has Olivia Munn in it. I love Olivia Munn. Ever since she was on Attack of the Show, just love her so very much. The movie was great, though. Has a really good message towards it. Disturbia, I'm not a big Shia LaBeouf fan, but Disturbia is one of the best movies I had ever seen. It has just this really interesting story to it. I thought it was great. Don't Breathe was amazing. I thought it was awesome. So messed up in the scene. I really want to just say it, but for those of you who have not seen this movie, you are in for something very, very messed up. As soon as me and my brother had seen it, we were like, oh, God, that's messed up. But love the movie, love the twist in it. Like, I would not have seen something like that coming. Dolls, the original movie that started it all for me, really. Well, Child's Play as well. But I love anything that has to do with, like, dolls and horror movies. But that movie, I fell in love with that movie. Had to have it. I had to get this collector's edition with a really nice cover. I can't even say anymore. Just that movie is so good. The original Evil Dead, which you're going to hate me for. I have never seen the original, but I have seen this one. I know. Like, what the hell, Jacob? Why watch the new one and not even watch the old one? I need to get around to watching these movies. And sorry, my hands are a little shaky. Looks like you're having an earthquake or something. But you also got Army of Darkness, the sequel. I've never seen that one. And Evil Dead 2, which is another sequel, I guess. I guess that's in the proper order. And how long has this been on? It says 12 minutes and 6 seconds. So, from there. At least that's what it says in my top corner. Final Destination 5 film collection. These movies are so good. I love how it comes full circle in the last movie. It was just breathtaking, literally. The Forest. It's okay. I'm in love with this actress though, but it's an okay movie. Thought it was kind of messed up how it ended, but if you have not seen it, I'm not going to spoil nothing for you. If you have seen it, then you could let me know in your comment section below. We have the Friday the 13th movies. I tried to get these on Blu-ray because I love Friday the 13th so much. But the problem is the Blu-rays are like freaking $50 for just one. And like that's what I found on Amazon. And I'm like, what the hell? But I like the looks of the front cover of that. And then I got these double parted movies, which is up to Jason Takes Manhattan. And then I just got the remake. I don't own Jason X or Jason Goes to Hell, which I could care less about Jason Goes to Hell. That movie ruined everything that you needed to know about Jason. The Gallows, very inspirational movie. Pretty messed up. I let my friend Alec borrow this. And he actually liked it. He thought it was really good. I thought it was kind of messed up. It's not one of my favorites. I'll put it that way. Get Out. I've heard so many great things about this movie, but I haven't seen it yet. I can't wait to watch it. Here's a random movie I've had for a while. To All a Good Night. I have no idea what this is about. So, well, you could read the description there. But, yeah, a friend of mine just gave it to me. He's like, you like horror movies? And I'm like, horror movies? What are you talking about? And he said, no, horror movies. And I'm like, yeah. And he said, you might like this one. And he just gave it to me. Haven't watched it, so, oh well. Green Inferno, very, very messed up. This is the second most disturbing movie I've ever seen in my entire life. The very first, and always will be, the most disgusting horror movie I've ever watched in my entire life was The Human Centipede. Yep, to hell with that movie. But The Green Inferno comes second. It was like the second most disturbing film I've ever seen. But it was so freaking good, though. And it has two secret endings. So if you're watching it, make sure you catch both of the two secret endings. A classic, Gremlins. I got the 25th anniversary edition. I do not own Gremlins 2. I don't know why. I need Gremlins 2. I had a hard time finding this movie, The Little Girl Who Lives Down the Lane, Jodie Foster's first movie. This movie I watched on Netflix, and it was so good. And I tried looking everywhere. I finally found a copy of this on eBay. Yeah, the thing was really gross. The original and the remake one. The remake one did the movie justice, I thought. The Little Girl Who Lives Down the Lane. The reason why I think it's so hard to find is because she was like 14 years old or 13 playing in this movie. And it shows her naked. So, yeah, that's kind of like child pornography, I guess you could say. Because she's under the age. And I think they might have pulled a lot of the movies when it was first being sold. I could be wrong. Like, this is just a speculation. I could totally be wrong. But that's why I think I had such a hard time trying to find it. The Grudge. I only want the first movie. The rest ones sucked. So I only want to have the first one. This is like a Disney-ish style scary movie called The Hole. But it still had a very interesting story. It kind of reminded me of Goosebumps. So if you like Goosebumps and stuff, watch this movie because you might actually like this movie. And House, which was written by Ted Decker and another guy. I have the book. Hold on. We're going to take a little trip. You're going to see things that you might not want to see. Okay, here we go. Ted Decker and Frank Peretti. That's it. Yeah. Very interesting story. If you have not watched this, definitely give it a watch. I haven't read the book, though. I haven't, as you clearly saw. Jacob. But I have not read the book. Ted Decker is also a really, really interesting writer. I like him as well. Not as much as Stephen King. The Houses October Built. From the producers of Insidious. I know what you're thinking. We didn't see Insidious. That's because all three of my Insidious movies are in my brother's room at the moment. But we got The Houses October Built, and they're getting ready to do a sequel. The Houses October Built 2 is getting ready to come out this year. So I'm really interested to see if it picks up where this one left off. This one kind of had a bad ending, but still it was a good movie, I thought. The Happening. What's happening? What's going on? An M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong story. This one was an okay story. I really don't care how this one turned out. It's not one of my favorites, but he apologized with The Visit, I think. Visit's like one of his best works. This one, a friend of mine, Katie, she introduced me to this movie on Netflix, and it had such a good story, such a cool plot twist. Just, I had to have this movie. And on Amazon, it was actually really cheap. So, if you have not seen this movie, it's called Haunter. Look it up. And hello, Holy Bat Gamer. If I've said it wrong, it didn't give me enough time. It faded into the darkness when I saw you wrote. Clive Barker's Hellraiser, the 20th anniversary edition. I've seen every last one of the Hellraiser movies, and there is a few of them that I did like, but number one is always going to be the best. So I could care less if I get the rest. But I do want to upgrade this to a Blu-ray. Hills Have Eyes, unrated. This is the remake. Once again, that's another thing I have not seen. I haven't seen the original. I know, me being a Wes Craven fan, have never seen the original. Hills Have Eyes 2, unrated. Yes, it will be uploaded after the stream is ended, if I can figure out how. Because all it says in the top corner is finish, and I'm guessing that it'll let me upload it from there. After doing this one time, I might start doing more live stream stuff. I'm glad I did because right now we're hitting 20 minutes and 30 seconds. And for some reason, my phone can only record 15-minute videos to upload on YouTube. So I knew this video would take long, so I wanted to try and see if this would work. So, if it's bad quality, it keeps popping up too bad of connection. If you guys are having trouble seeing any of this, I am truly sorry. Hopefully that everything will turn out okay. Jaws, I've only seen the first movie. I've never seen the rest, but a buddy of mine told me that the rest wasn't very good. But I am going to watch it whenever I get the chance. Jezebel, I've never seen this movie, from the producer of Insidious and The Purge. I kind of collect all their movies because I think that they do a really good job with all their movies. But I have not seen this one yet, so I'll definitely have to get my shit together and watch it. Joyride, rest in peace, Paul Walker. I did a Movie Monday video. I believe the first Movie Monday video I ever did was on Joyride. Oh, the quality is good? Good. And you're going to Myrtle Beach? Oh, it faded. Oh, well then, congratulations, dude. That's actually, I think Bobby is at a beach right now. My friend Bobby, or LD God 123, he went to the beach. I haven't been to a beach since I was, I want to say, 7 years old. I don't really get out too much. I try to save up for vacations, but it usually never works out. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, really B-rated funny movie. Me and my ex-girlfriend watched that together. That was where I first saw that. Krampus, I did a Movie Monday on it, so you could see my thoughts on that. Krampus 2, my friend Frankie gave it to me at work. He said, I saw your video of Krampus 1. Did you know they made a part 2? I'm like, no. Did they really need to make a part 2? But he gave me the movie. He bought it for me as a gift, and he wanted me to watch it and review it, which I still haven't done. Sorry, Frankie. Krampus is another one of your favorites. I know they had an older one. Did you like the older version as well? Or is it just the newer Krampus that you liked? If so, I've never seen the older one. I've just seen this one. And I thought it was great. I thought it was really, really funny. And like super messed up. But I love how it ended. Lazarus Effect, I could care less for this movie. I really didn't like that one. They might make a sequel and make it better, but Leprechaun. I got 1, 2, and 3, the only good ones. Yeah, there are so many Krampus movies, and he appears in so many shows. Like, Grimm is one of my top favorite shows, and he appears, they have an episode of Krampus in Grimm. Lights Out, another James Wan movie. This one is one of my least favorite James Wan, but still, it was so damn sad. So damn sad. Lost After Dark. If you want to go back in the days of 1980s horror, like slasher horror, then this is the one for you. This was pretty good. I liked it. Mama. This movie was good. I really, really love this movie. And I love Pan's Labyrinth, too. Guillermo del Toro. He's one of my top favorite directors as well. He and Hideo Kojima, which is the guy who made the Metal Gear Solid games, are getting together and making a horror video game called Death Stranding. I have no idea what it's about. I've seen several videos on it. Looks really weird, really disturbing. I cannot wait. The Messengers. The only thing Kristen Stewart ever did that I really liked. Which, of course, I've never seen all her movies, so I can't really say. But Messengers was so good, and when I first saw this movie, I really had no idea who Kristen Stewart really was, and I had a big crush on her when I was watching the movie. And then I watched her in Twilight, and I'm like, oh, ruined it. Mockingbird. A very weird, very interesting, very cool plot twist. You need to watch that movie. And we got the Mummy series. We got 1, The Mummy Returns, and The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. Yeah, it was. The clown guy was the best part, I thought. It had a really weird ending, didn't it? Like, I did not actually see that coming at all. But it'd be interesting if they made a sequel to it. The Mummy movies, I absolutely love. I heard that the new one with Tom Cruise is based on this Mummy version. And then I also heard that it was just a remake of the black and white Mummy one. So I'm not quite sure which one is right. But I do love these. And if it is a remake of these, then I will kind of be disappointed because Brendan Fraser is the man. And I love those movies so much. My Soul to Take, one of Wes Craven's... Actually, I think this might be Wes Craven's last movie. I probably am wrong, because I usually don't keep up to track with stuff like that, but Wes Craven is and always will be the master of horror. And My Soul to Take is an excellent, excellent movie. You guys have to watch that movie. We got, speaking of Wes Craven, here's his masterpiece with Nightmare on Elm Street. I own every one of them. It's a collector set, and it came with Freddy vs. Jason. So, I don't even want to talk about that remastered one. The story was accurate. Let's put it that way. It was really accurate. Stayed true to the actual story of Freddy Krueger. But this guy could have been so much better. Like, he looked like an alien compared to a burnt victim. Another movie I can't stand. Oculus. Blech. I don't know, just... I want to say why I hate that movie so much, but people who have not seen the movie will get upset, and I don't want to do that. But Oculus, just the moment, just the ending, how it ended, just no. I hate that so much. Ouija? This one was really awesome. Very interesting. Had a good story to it. But this one, the prequel, is so much better. Alright, screw that little girl. She can go all kinds of hell. She needs a damn award for that movie. Like, she really nailed that part. I hope that they cast her for a lot more scary movies, because that little girl just nailed that part so well. You already know how I feel about the Paranormal Activity movies, but I have all of them. It'd be nice if they make one more just to end the story correctly, but, you know, we can't always get what we want. Piranha. I believe this was the remake. This was quite funny. Really bloody. I got a book version of Poltergeist, which is actually really, really interesting. It comes with, you open it up and it's a TV, has pictures and tells you about the movie and all that stuff. And back of it's the Poltergeist Blu-ray. Oh, I love her so much. Damn, screwing up the camera. Up. I hope they didn't... Okay, whew. I thought it done fucked up. Love her so much. I hate that she passed away. She was one of my absolute favorite actresses of all times. Poltergeist, the remake, was badass. Usually remakes don't do that well, but this one took the cake. I loved it. Like, let me know if you liked it. If you hated it, that's fine too, but I thought that they did an excellent job on it. The Possession, really, really good. Pray for her. You need to watch that. I was in the theater with my friend and Jeremy, and when the ending happened, the scene, you know what I'm talking about. That really took me off guard. I was like, "The fuck burgers?" Predator, yes, I have all the Predator movies. Never seen them, so go ahead and call me stupid and weirdo. The Purge, badass movies. A guy was wanting me to do Movie Mondays on the Purge movies, but my Movie Monday videos, they didn't get very many views, and I don't think that many people liked them, so that's why I decided to give that up. I love watching movies. I love watching scary movies especially. This is the whole Resident Evil collection, every single one of the Resident Evil movies. But I loved watching movies. I love giving my points of view towards them, but I didn't really get that many views, and not a lot of people really cared about it, so that's why I kind of stopped. The Ring 1 and 2. Not a lot of people even know that The Ring 2 exists, but I thought The Ring 2 was very good. Never watched the new one. I can't wait to... You liked Movie Mondays? Well, good. I'm going to do them every once in a while. Maybe not as frequent as I used to, but I'm going to try and just do, just to enjoy it, But I never got to watch the newest Ring. Someone told me not to waste my time with it. They said if you want to watch a good movie about the Ring, just watch the original. And that's really not saying too much about the new one. But I do want to get it to add to the collection. Robert, you've already seen my review on. I can't believe they made a sequel to it, The Curse of Robert. So speaking of Movie Mondays, I might do a sequel Movie Monday on The Curse of Robert. Is so bad? Yeah, I've heard everyone say that one was bad. So I don't even know if I even want to buy it. The Ruins, though, is good. If you haven't seen The Ruins, watch it. I have the book to it, first edition. I know. It's totally not where the video is going to go. Oh, shit. Almost fell. Alright. Get my shit up all together. You're just looking at my Stephen King books here. There we go. A novel by Scott Smith. Yeah, I love this story so much. I loved it a lot. Saw collection. Can't wait to see the new movie. The trailer looks badass. A little disappointed, though, that it takes place like 10 years. So I feel like the guy from the last movie really didn't get justice to him. But, oh well, I'm still going to watch it. Scream, excellent. These are the most perfect movies that ever existed. These are my brother's number one favorite movies, is Scream. You can never go wrong. If anyone is a scary movie fan or is new to scary movies and they're like, what's a good scary movie to watch with a good story? Scream has to be it. No doubt about it. And the reason why I got DVDs is because my brother bought a really nice Blu-ray collector set and he gave me all the DVDs, so. The Shallows, very cool front. Very badass movie. Shudder, very interesting. I kind of liked it. It's in the ranks with The Grudge and Ring. So yeah, not too much to say about it. Sinister 1 was very, very good. Sinister 2 was very, very bad. It had potential, but it was more of a comedy. Like, when I was watching it, the killing on it was so watered down and so over... What's the word I'm looking for? Just over-exaggerated. That's the word I'm looking for. It's so fake that you could tell. And it's just bad. I didn't like it. Stan Helsing is not a horror movie, but it's a comedy movie. If you have not seen it, it's not very good, but I thought that it had a lot of funny moments, so I bought it. And someone mentioned The Thing earlier. Here's the original, John Carpenter's, and I have the remake which is really cool when you put it side by side. I love the remake as well. 13 Ghosts is one of the best movies on the planet. House of Wax is also one of the best movies on the planet. Unfriended, for a while I thought I was going to hate that movie, but once I learned the full detail, I was like, hell yeah, bitch! Get what you deserve. The Visit, M. Night Shyamalan's masterpiece, I think. Like, M. Night Shyamalan, when I watched a lot of his movies, I was like, well, that was pretty good. But The Visit was perfect. Prequel, not a remake? Oh, really? I thought it was just a remake. Huh. I might have to go back and watch them again. Because I seen the original one a long time ago. And then I went to theaters to see the new one. So, in my mind, I was thinking, it's just a remake. Visions, very trippy movie. Like, you will not see the ending coming at all. And also has Sheldon from Big Bang Theory in it, which is kind of weird. But it's good, nonetheless. Like, if you have a chance to watch it, it's called Visions. Producers of Insidious and The Purge, because they make a million movies. About a pregnant woman who has kind of like these visions. No shit, Sherlock. Of like someone killing her and just random shit. But it all comes together at the end, and it's so beautifully done. When the Bow Breaks, I did a Movie Monday video on it. Love this movie. I did not get to catch the name, I'm sorry, but what's up? Like, the comments pop up, and then like within a second it goes and fades into nothing. The Woman in Black 2. I need the first one. This one was no good, but the first one was actually okay. So I need to buy that one. And finally, the very last movie in this set is the After Dark Horror Fest 8 Films to Die For. I would love to collect all the 8 Films to Die For series, but well, nothing's really stopping me. Just, I've been buying other things, like video games and comics and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, this is the final one. Unless you guys want to take a brief second till I run to my brother's room and get the last of my movies, I'm just going to kind of prop you here like this. Just feel free to talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back. Not in a flash because I'm a fat guy, but, Okay, I'm back. It didn't take me too long. My brother actually moved out of the house 2 days ago, so his room is actually pretty empty. Leatherface? Yes, I actually am. That's another classic horror movie that I need to buy is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Insidious. Have y'all seen the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Or I should say the most recent one that had came out. Because that one was actually very good. It was like a sequel to the original 1980s one. Or 70s, whichever one. But it was like a sequel, and I thought that it was very cool how he became the 3D one. I think that might be it. It's the one where he gets to see his sister, and he, like, at the end, towards the end of the movie, he becomes, like, a hero, and he, like, saves his sister from these people and stuff like that. I'm not quite sure what it was called. I'm pretty sure it was just Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I could be wrong. But it's that movie. I saw that movie, and it was really good. Here's the, Autopsy of Jane Doe. My brother said he did not like the ending of this movie at all. And neither did I. Is that the one? Okay, that's the one I was thinking of then. Yeah, I like that one. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre one. See It But Not Alone by Stephen the Man King. This movie was very interesting. But my brother does have a point. It doesn't have a lot of action in it. Like, it's more leading up. There's my plate. Leading up to something, and then when the thing actually happens, it's just like, very disappointing. But it has an interesting story to it, I thought. What else? What we got? Insidious Part 3, Insidious Part 2. Insidious is one of my favorite movies of all times, and that's all. Okay. But yeah, Autopsy of Jane Doe, and that was it. All my Stephen King horror movies are in the closet with my Stephen King books. Oh, I can't wait for it either. I saw The Dark Tower yesterday, and I saw the trailer again for it, and I was like, oh yeah, pinch those nipply nips, oh yeah. I can't wait to see that movie. I do have box sets of scary stuff, like actual shows, but I figured I'd just show you guys my actual movies. You have not seen Insidious Chapter 3? Oh, God. Insidious Chapter 3. Let's go back to it. Is it good? Let's just say this one is so good that I bursted into tears in the theaters. At the very end of it, oh, I loved the story so much. James Wan, like, is it good? All you have to do is look at that name right there, and you know it's good. The first one, actually, I didn't care too much for when I first seen it. If you just now subscribed, then you are actually number 200. Sean Stout, is that what it said? Sean Stout? Or Scene Stout? Beanstalk? I mean, I'm just kidding. Insidious Chapter, thank you for subscribing, though. Like, I really appreciate every single one of you guys. I really, to the bottom of my heart, do. Yeah, you definitely watch it. I got a little sidetracked, I'm sorry. But it is good, Isaac. This movie is excellent. If you loved these two, then this one will not disappoint you. And I think the fourth one comes out this year as well. I could be wrong. Could have been pushed back to 2018, but I'm pretty sure October, the fourth one. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for all your support and everything. Thank you guys for enjoying the videos. Thank you for subscribing. I hope I do not let you guys down. I try to do as many videos that I can. I'm trying to think of different stuff I can do just to be entertaining. And with all that has been going on the past week, it's just been super hard on me. So this is really keeping my mind off of that stuff. All day today I was thinking, what could I do for a video? What could I do for a video? I'm halfway through. I don't mean to extend the video to an hour long, but I'm halfway through the Monster Blood book, and I want to start the Gunslinger, because like I said, I watched the Dark Tower movie, and I kind of want to do a book versus movie on it. Sean, that's what I thought. But thank you so much. A lot of people spells it S-E-A-N, but I know it was Sean, so I actually have a friend who spelled the exact same way, so. But yeah, I was trying to think, I didn't even know I was in 190. When I got out of work today and went to my car and I turned my phone on and I usually check my YouTube just in case if people leave or whatever. I looked and saw I had 199 subscribers, and that took my breath away. I appreciate you guys so much. You just don't even know. Thank you guys. I'm sorry for the long video. This is really, really cool doing it live. Hopefully in the future I will do a lot more live videos. You like Resident Evil movies? Heck yeah, I did. And did you know that they were, is that what you meant by RE, is Resident Evil? Did you know that they actually signed up for 6 more movies, but it's not the same. This is not going to be the same as those other 6 movies. It's going to be completely different. And I believe my brother had said that James Wan is actually directing the first one. So that's going to be excellent. But thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I will see you guys in the upcoming videos. Are you sure you want to stop streaming?